Okay, I just wanted to take a quick breather after fighting that boss. You know, just a few seconds just to stretch out my limbs, like, just make sure everything's good. Jesus, it's been action-packed. So much ammo.
What manner of research could justify such a waste of human life?
It does not surprise me. The Adeptus Mechanicus so willingly make monsters of themselves.
Oh yeah, this is kind of grim. This is very grim.
Vermin stuff.
I'm gonna be honest, if you had the ideal team, you'd have like probably a melter, a plasma rifle, and then probably like, I would say plasma sniper or another melter. That way you have one person just obliterating the boss's health and then two like targeting the minions.
Door function inoperable. Adjust pathing.
Xenos, they have us boxed in.
A mistake they will soon regret.
That's why I love charge pistols and like charge rifles, because they do a lot more damage. Sure, they eat through ammo like 5 times the speed, but they're so good. Like, that's really the downside, they eat through ammo so quickly. So any opportunity to increase ammo is probably the way to go.
Cleared for transit. Advanced by the Omnissiah's will.
At least until you get so high leveled, where it doesn't really matter. But I definitely feel like the limitation of the PvE weapons is a big issue in the game. Ooh, data pad. I love how I keep yammering about PvP.
Core of the reactor. There is so much beauty in its instability.
Oh, my baby. The plasma incinerator.
To speak.
What plagues your mind, Corporal?
Captain, intelligence reports that the Tyranids are on their way.
Roll up units in key corridors. Let's get them closer.
But
Do it, Corporal. Do not question my authority. Their authority.
Yeah, she's lost her mind.
Munitions secured.
I tell you, there's such a horror vibe to this. Like, you don't need a horrific... Like, this is the thing what I always find weird, is when people think horror just makes you scream.
Maybe they've been and gone.
Maybe they're not involved after all.
Stick to what you know, brother.
I'm merely observing the data, as I am taught to do by the Codex Astartes. The Volkite reactor, still running.
Let's hope the machine spirit has it under control. A meltdown will be catastrophic.
We'll disable it once we have the data.
Yeah, that's a concerning thing. Okay.
I awaken.
Lieutenant Titus, Ultramarines, 2nd Company.
Enter your command.
Locate Marius Luz.
Access denied. Access rights granted. Establishing locus. Other acts. The city. Temple of Thasian.
Vitals are elevated.
I'll box for a Thunderhawk.
Wait. Open file Project Aurora.
Register intention requisition.
Open the file. Open file reconstruction.
Brother, those are classified.
No. It was destroyed. Mechanicus fools. Display current location of artifact.
Warning. Volkite reactor unstable. Meltdown imminent.
This whole place will collapse onto the city beneath us.
Get them off the core.
I'm guessing that's the MacGuffin from like the first game. That I haven't played the first game, but I'm guessing it's the MacGuffin from the first game.
Machine Spirit, power down the reactor.
Non-compliance. Remote circuits are fused. Manual override required.
Explain.
Emergency disengagement mechanisms are located on the reactor platform.
Clear a path to those controls.
And the thing is, I didn't even hit the first attack. I'm pretty sure I got in with the AoE of the first attack. Let's see. Well, that's just how good, like, the plasma... Like, this is the like, elite enemy weapon, in my opinion. It's so good.
Resupplying.
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
Here they come. Keep them off that reactor.
You know what? Nope, no, where's the melter? No, the melter.
Serve you well. Throwing shock. More tyrannies incoming, brothers!
Reactor remains unstable. Disengage additional pylons.
Move to the next console. Make haste.
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
How many pylons remain engaged?
One Volkite pylon maintains the reactor.
Disengaging.
Unable to comply. Temperatures have fused remote circuits. Manual intervention required.
Drone, damn it! They are making another push. Intercept. Annihilate them.
Did they just become immune to damage until they reach here? That's stupid. beast parasite. The most cancerous enemy type in the game. Uninterested, dull, uncreative, and annoying due to its super tankiness. Its pointless, unreasonable levels of tankiness. Like legit, it's so unreasonable how tanky that enemy is.
So I'm probe neutralized.
Like it's extremely unreasonable.
Reactor approaching critical failure. Meltdown imminent. Disengage remaining pylon to complete shutdown sequence.
Activate those controls, now!
Volkite pylon jettisoned. Reaction has entered entropic decay.
That was the last of them.
Backup generators have been awakened. No essential systems returning to hibernation.
No sign of Tyranids.
A smell of burnt ichor is enough.
We have what we came for. Move to the extraction zone.
He's gonna have some violent questions, I guess, for his boss when it comes to it. That mission was shorter than I thought it would be. Well, that was 40 minutes. Didn't I say it was eventually going to be like a 40-minute mission? I feel like I did. It might not be on recording, but I remember saying that to myself. And just laughing.
What did you see in those Mechanicus files?
A record of extreme foolishness.
Explain.
You may direct that request to our captain.
Give me a tactical overlay of the city.
Captain!
A minute.
The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped.
What?
If they trigger the weapon, the results could be catastrophic.
And what makes you suddenly an expert in Mechanicus research?
They're using an artifact to power the weapon. I've seen it before, on a planet named Graia. A traitor by the name of Nemroth called it a fragment of the Dark God's power. It almost destroyed the planet.
Graia. Titus, the Mechanicus are acting on orders approved by the Primarch. And here are you, talking of Graia, of all places.
Damn it, Captain. If Chaos is here, if they get their hands on this thing...
Enough! I will hear no more on the subject. Now, did you get a location for Luz?
Aye, sir.
Then get down there and find him! There are those who would see you sent back to the Inquisition. Tread carefully, brother.
And you need an ego check, mate. Jeez. Talk about the size of my Everest, that ego.
Sporosis have impacted 30% of the planet's surface. Mostly in the outskirts of the hive cities. But at least one district is already completely overrun.
Our bombardment cannons are loaded and ready, sir.
Wait, damn them. After everything that happened.
Brother, do not keep us in the dark.
It is not your concern.
You criticize the Captain for withholding intelligence, and yet you treat us to the same evasive obscurity.
Stray words have cost me dearly.
So you do not trust us?
Brothers, calm yourselves, lest you face the chaplain's censure.
Look!
I hope they survived.
I was hoping it would show us more. It seemed to just lock in place.
67 volts detected.
Those are flawless
Pilgrimage through the interstitial corridors of the hour. May this blessed vessel remain free of rust and residues.
How bad is the contamination?
Autopsy reveals Tyranid hive fleet adapted rapidly into death watch virus model. Static virus results returned in 30.
I don't get how that logic works. Oh well. I'm not even gonna try understand the maths of that. But the fact that there's only like 2 weapons that go up to 8 in terms of damage is kind of ridiculous.
Time to go. I will not
Brother, you seem troubled.
I tire of reckless fools.
I hope you do not mean us.
Not unless you worship the Omniscient.
Ah, then I share your distaste.
We missed the dialogue, but it is what it is, you know? I'll probably start this mission and finish it in the next parts. Just so we... you know, what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of the word. Apparently this is canon now or something, or is at least close enough to canon now, because they changed the timeline a bit, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna say, like, I actually really like this character. Like, I like Titus. Like, I feel like he's a very human feeling character. I'll finish talking after this. I actually want to watch this because I really like the cutscenes.
The temple is located inside the domed section of the city. We'll have to land outside and make our approach.
Brace for emergency landing.
Lock armor.
Look how menacing that look. And I was just saying, like...
Lance of Jove, report.
Okay, wait.
Minor damage. Tech team is inbound.
Can we depend on you for extraction?
Yes, Lord. We will be there.
Very good, brother. The Emperor protects.
Make haste. We have considerable ground to cover.
And as I was saying, like... I'm going to be honest, I feel like he feels more human than a lot of characters I've seen nowadays, because you have these so-called emotional, developed characters.
Looks like a Neurothrow. Placed on Overwatch inside that building.
And it's like, a lot of these so-called really deep characters end up just being kind of soulless, in my opinion. where like this guy actually feels like an actual human character. I'm gonna be honest. And some might find that weird, but I think like being a human character is a bit more than just being emotional. You need depth, and it doesn't have to be the most glamorous, over-exaggerated depth. It can just be a little bit of depth. Just a tinsy-wincy bit. I feel like this guy really nails it.
Restocking.
It helps that the game's also really good and really fun.
I have a tricky adversary. Very good.
Ooh, lovely.
Clear the area. Get everywhere. Rolling stone. Gotcha.
My man eating bullets like they're smoothie.
Varellus! Is that you?
Chiron! Bless the Emperor. It's good to see you.
Where's your squad?
Gone. Neurothroat tore them to pieces.
We need to get across the bridge.
Lieutenant, nothing gets across with that beast up there.
What are we up against?
It has its rear covered and we do not have the manpower to break through. The Cadians are holding the bridge, at great cost.
Set up assault positions by the bridge. We'll deal with the Neurothroat.
Very well. We will avenge them, brother. Watch yourself.
Tactics. What's our theoretical?
What was that weird tactics in the background, I swear?
Down to our ability.
Let us choke them with their own blood!
I love the meta grenade. Such a good weapon.
Munitions secured. Chiron, how do you know Varellus?
I'm gonna tell you, like, Sebastian could just be playing the background 24/7 and that would just make this even more, like, epic.
Warpus overpowered me. Had his dread against my head. Varellus appeared, cut the bastard's arm, and beat him to death with it.
Let us honor him by avenging his men.
I clicked dodge as well and the game was just like, nah.
It's a lick. Changing magazine.
saying you're sneaky, I think you're stealthy, huh? No stealth for you. How about that instead? Delicious. I tell you, this game just makes you feel like an absolute king. Makes you feel like the lord of the battlefield, you know, the ruler of the destruction that's going on around you. It's so awesome. Not many games give you this feeling because there's like there's a certain weight you need to every action. It can't just be like purely the... Oh, mate. Sorry, I'm trying to think. And I've got I've been drinking fizzy drinks. Like, I tell you, every time I record, fizzy drink. I need to just replace it with water or something. That would probably be better. But no, as I was saying, like...
They will not get past this.
It just... There's something to the way the game plays that just makes you feel like a mad lord of destruction. Oh, I went the wrong way. Maybe it's just purely... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. There's just something about the way the game... It could be the swarms, it could be the hordes, it could be all of it combined. Don't know. There's just something about it, you know, there's just something.
Brother, what happened on Graya? Nothing good. Can you be specific? I would sooner focus on the mission at hand. You are withholding information relevant to the mission at hand. Mind yourself, Sergeant. Your behavior has been erratic. You force your way into classified files. You tell us nothing. Gadriel, we deserve to know who is leading us. This conversation is over.
I'm gonna have to poke at Titus and say you're in the wrong there, mate. Like, you're just causing unnecessary suspicion, even if you have good intentions about it.
1.002.81.
I can understand why, and that's sort of why I say he's a human character, because he has motivations that are good, but you can very much see his flaws.
I honor the machine's spirit by doing me duty. I perform the daily rites so the weapon's spirit will be swift and wrathful.
I love that accent. That's swift and wrathful. Oh, that sounds nice. Love it.
Deal with them.
Beautiful.
Morellis, ready your men.
You broke through.
We're about to take down the Neurotrope.
Good. Make it suffer.
Concentrate fire on the Neurotrope. War Gear Prime. A fine gift from the Forge. Stabilizing rifle. Need to reload. Frag grenade. Smoking! Munitions secured. Better. Throw your flash grenade.
Get away, boy, come here.
Neurothrope is dead. Victory is ours, brothers.
That was awesome, I love that.
Morales, this is Titus. Your men are clear to take the bridge.
By the Primarch. I had little faith I would hear from you again. Will you be joining the assault?
Our path leads to the dome.
Travel well, brothers.
Lance of Jove, we are heading for the bridge. Status report.
Damage is worse than I thought. Tech priests are working on it now.
Keep me updated. Brothers, let us proceed.